What is up, everyone? Good morning. It is Thursday. It is January 17th, 2019, and today is an admin day. So I like to block off at least one full day just to get all of the boring stuff done. This could be anything from paying my bills to editing, filming, just going to the grocery store. I like to just get everything done and have one day dedicated to that so I can have my life somewhat organized, which it is not. And in future vlogs, sorry, these vlogs are kind of boring right now. It's the first part of the year. My plans are to travel with one of my athletes into the spring, or in the spring into the fall. And that should be way more fun because I'll be traveling. You can see behind the scenes of what it's like to work with a professional athlete and traveling with them and what goes into it. So that should be really cool. But for now, I'm gonna try to throw in as much content and value in these videos. So a lot of maybe some stretching tips, mobility tips, warming up, all that good stuff. Then also I get a lot of questions on my IG about what can I do to get to where you're at? Do you have some business tips? How do I get started? So I'm gonna try to throw all of that stuff in. And I'm no pro, I'm just going by experience, but if I can put something out there that helps someone who's starting out in their career as a trainer, as a therapist, then I think that would be great. And I went through a lot of mistakes, so I'll expedite the process for you, hopefully. So now let's go to the office. Driving to the office. That car has eyebrows on the headlights. This car has a mustache on the front of the car. I don't know why you would do that. We were better than all of the others. Just us. Said we wouldn't let it. Got to the office and trying to figure out in the car what I should talk about today. And I think I got a couple of things I'm gonna show you in this vlog. First thing is I'm gonna talk a little bit about the business side and how to get clients. So if you're a therapist trainer and you're just starting out, this is one of the hardest things you can do, is trying to get your first set of clients. And then I'm gonna show you just a sample warm-up that I like to do before I work out and I train. And I'm also gonna put a little number here, and you can just skip right to that number in this video and it'll go straight to the warm-up stuff if you don't really care about this stuff. But I am going to set up the camera right now, put some lights on, and I will talk a little bit on how to get clients. All right, let's talk about how to get clientele. If you're a new therapist, you're a new trainer, and you're going out on your own for the first time, here are some of the things you can do that I did that might help you. If you're not into the business stuff, go over here to this part of the video, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff I like to do before a workout, kind of some warm-up stuff. But if you are into the business stuff and you are trying to get more clientele, then I am just going to ramble for a long time, and you can pick up on some mistakes that I made and some things I think I did successful. So again, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I tried to make a small list here on things, some kind of bullet points. That way I don't ramble too much and I stay somewhat organized. So let's start it off. The first thing is doing stuff for free. I used to be against this topic, but now I love it, especially when you're first starting out, because when you're first starting out as a new therapist or trainer, you don't have any clients, or you have very little clients. And one of the best things you can do is do things for free so you gain some exposure. You have to be in front of people for people to know what you do. For an example, when I first started, I had 0 clients and I really wanted to start my massage therapy business. What I did was I went to the gym that I worked out at and I asked the owners, hey, can I do a session over in the corner of the gym? I'll bring my table. Is that cool with you? They said yes. I ended up asking one of my buddies, who is a men's physique competitor, who's super friendly, super social. And I asked him, hey,
I'm trying to start up a little bit of a business here. Do you mind me using you as kind of like a demo? I'm just going to do a session on you in the corner. Is that cool? And usually no one's ever going to deny a free session. So he said yes. So I brought my table over, I put it in the corner of the gym at somewhat of a busy time, and I started to work on him. I was doing instrument-assisted mobilizations, those metal tools that you see a lot online, very popular with bodybuilders. And when I started to do it, that's when the magic happened. That's when people started to approach us and they were curious. Hey, what are you guys doing? Oh, can you do that for me? How much do you cost? What's your schedule? Do you have a location? And that's where it all got started. And I knew this guy because he was my buddy and he was social, that he was going to tell other people about it, or he would introduce me to other people. And that's when one of the members who owned a business just around the corner from the gym, offered me a room to work out of. So I rented a room from him. I actually just paid a portion of my sessions, and I did sessions out of his business. And he was a bodybuilder, was doing the 212 division, 212, super jacked, super shredded. And once I started working out of his office, what I did was I ended up giving him free therapy sessions in exchange for basically some more exposure. He would put me on his Instagram once in a while. He would tell people at the gym about me. And that's how I really started off. So I ended up giving, a couple people some free sessions for the exposure, but it helped so much because no one knew what I did. So doing free stuff is very important, I think, when you're starting, again, because you're not really doing much anyways. You need clientele, so do some stuff for free so you get your face out there. Tip number 2, and that is being available. You need to be available for sessions. Too often I hear therapists and trainers who are trying to start their own business say, yeah, Joe, you want to do something on Saturday or Sunday? And I'm like, no, I got work to do. Don't you have sessions? And they're like, no, those are days off. And I'm like, days off? You're complaining about not having enough clientele and you're taking days off? So don't deny sessions because you have a day off. You don't have any days off. No days off. Team, no days off. Here's an example of what I used to do. I used to work every single day, 7 days a week. That didn't mean I was fully booked all the time, but I would probably do a session every single day. And that included Sundays, even if it was for a 30-minute session and it took me 45 minutes to drive to my office and 45 minutes to drive back. Sometimes they would cancel in the middle of it and I didn't get paid. But you never know. If you do that one session could be, a trainer with 20 clients. And if you do a good job, he'll refer all 20 clients to you. Maybe they post you on social media and all of their buddies see you. So don't deny sessions. Every opportunity to do a session is more opportunity to grow your clients. So again, no days off. Just because all your friends have their Sundays off doesn't mean you decided to choose a different career path. All right, let's go to tip number 3, and I'll call this the last one, and that's posting on social media. You guys probably found me through Instagram, and yes, I do get a lot of clients from Instagram. But the funny thing is, a lot of people don't know how I started. So what I want you to do is scroll all the way down to the bottom of my Instagram page. It should bring you to February 2017, I think. And it looks a lot different than what my social media page looks like now. Back then, I was trying to get a lot of clients that were local to me because at that time I didn't have a huge following. I didn't have an online membership site. It was all about getting clients to see me in person. And back then, I would work a lot on my friends, and then I would ask them, hey, can I post a picture with you and put it on my Instagram page? In hopes that other people would see that, and then hopefully they would post it on their Instagram page. and then hopefully their friends would see it, and then they would ask about my services. So I did a lot of that, and I think that's a great way to build your business and build clientele is social media. Everyone is on Instagram, everyone is on Twitter, everyone's on Facebook. Again, it's an exposure thing. You need people to know who you are, and social media is one of the easiest ways to do it to help build a clientele. So many times when I worked on someone, I would film just a portion of my session, they would post it up on their page, and then more people would come to see me. And that's it. That's 3 of the tips or topics that I wanted to go over without this video getting too long. So again, doing stuff for free. You don't have that many clients to start out with. Do stuff for free. Have the perception that you're busy. People want to work with busy people. Be available, and that means not taking days off. You decided to choose this career path. You can't live the same way that someone has when they have a salaried position and they work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. So work on the weekends, work at night, work early in the morning, anything to get clients. And then the last one is posting on social media. Kind of a no-brainer. Everyone uses social media. It's a great way to get exposure, and hopefully that helped. If you want more videos on this, go down into the comments and let me know. I'm sorry if I rambled, but hopefully you guys picked up on a little bit of something that you guys can do to help grow your clientele.
Hopefully those tips helped out gaining clients. It's hard and it takes time, but you can do it. And that made me hungry. I didn't bring food with me. I'm gonna go get a smoothie. Let's go. Smoothie, chocolate shredder with peanut butter. So good, so good. All right, I'm gonna finish this. Do a little warm up you can do before the gym.
So let's go over some stuff that you can do before you work out. This is a little bit of a sample of what I like to do. First thing, I like to roll out just a little bit. So I grab my foam roller or tennis ball, kind of roll out the spots. I won't do every single spot, but maybe my hamstrings are feeling a little tight. Maybe I'll do some hamstring, hit up the glutes a little bit, the hips. So this changes every single day depending on what feels not the greatest, and I'll kind of roll it out, make it feel a little bit better. And then what I like to do is I like to either go into some dynamic stretches, or I like to go into activations. So let's start with activations. I like to get something going for the hips, the core, and then the shoulders. So let's start with the stuff on the floor, and then I'll stand up. So dead bugs, awesome exercise just to get the core going. So I'll show it to you right now. Arms overhead, knees over hips, hands over shoulders, drop one leg down, opposite arm drops down, keep that low back flat to the ground, then alternate. Different things you can do here. You can do same arm, same leg, same arm, same leg. Just do the legs. So I'll do like 5 to 10 reps there. And that's good for the core for me. And then let's stand up, let's zoom it up, or let's speed it up right now. And then I'll just grab a mini band. You can find these pretty much anywhere. I'll link in the description below just some mini bands you can find online. Place this around the knees. So we worked the core, the abs with the dead bug. Now I like to warm up the hips a little bit. You know, we can do something as simple as just doing some side steps, going in each direction. You know, you could do so many different variations. You could do straight leg. You could do the version that I just did. You can do these right here where you're just doing one leg in and out while you keep the other one stable. So I'll do one of those variations, again, like 5 to 10 on each side, just to get a little bit of burn in the hips. And then I'll take this off. Core, hips taken care of. Then I like to hit the upper body. So I'll grab one of these bands, and I'll do something as simple as just band pulls, just to get the shoulders going. And that's it for the activations, and then now is when I start to get into doing more of the dynamic movements. I like to do at least 2 dynamic warm-up stretches. A lot of people know I like the world's greatest stretch just because it hits a little bit of everything. I'm gonna take that step out, one hand on the floor, drop the elbow down, up, and then come back, getting that hamstring. There's a video that I've already done showing you how to do it. If you need a little bit more information, I'll put it down in the description, a little link to it, but I'll show you the other side. Arm down, elbow to the ground, reach up, and then hamstring. The good thing about this is that we're moving, we're getting our body ready for the workout, but we're hitting different motions. So working on the front part of the body here, now we're rotating, now we're working some of the structure on the back of our body. So that's one of them. I also like to hit side to side. That was a little bit more front to back and rotation. I don't know what this was, rotation. I also like to get the side to side, so I'll do some sort of lunging to the side maybe, going down here, and then, you know, we can come up here to a knee hug, figure 4 knee hug, drop down, and we start getting the muscles there warmed up. That's pretty much it, and then I'll go right into my workout. If you're lifting, make sure you're doing some warm-up sets just to get the body ready. That's pretty much it. I like to hit up a little bit of foam rolling sometimes, especially the spots that are just feeling a little bit tighter that day. Go into either activations or dynamic stretches. I like to alternate, or I'll exchange them. Doesn't really matter which one I do first. So I'll do activations, then I'll hit up that dynamic warm-up, and then I will go into my workout. So give that a try the next time you go to the gym. It is 12:57, almost 1 o'clock. I'm gonna spend the next 2 hours just editing videos. I'm actually editing this vlog right as we speak. What? It's like vlog, it's like a vlog inception. So I'm gonna do that for the next 2 hours, try to get some of my other stuff edited, and then I'll probably catch you guys when I get back to my apartment. I have to go to the grocery store and pick up some stuff. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll do something tonight, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. Just got back to the apartment. I'm pretty much done for the day. Went grocery shopping, and I need to do some editing. I want to get this vlog out tonight. And I've been trying to do this thing where I clean a little bit before I go to bed every single night. I watched something on YouTube about successful CEOs and their habits. One was like waking up early to work out, which I need to get back into. But the other one was cleaning before you go to bed. I think that way when you wake up, there's no clutter, everything is good. So I've been doing that. It does feel pretty good, but man, it's just time consuming. That's why I've been trying to kind of keep up with it. That way it doesn't pile up on me. So I'm gonna clean the kitchen, do some dishes, and do some laundry. Then that is it. I will see you guys in the next one.